Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
And finally, welcome back to Intermission. I am your host, Jarvis Ziggy Newsom. You can find me all across social media at Ziggy Numbnuts, ZIGGYNUMBNUTS, and my co-host, beer pong champion of 2017, Howard Jerome.
What's up, guys? That's it. Yeah, you can find me at Howard_Jerome on Instagram, and you can get me on Facebook at Howard Jerome. Also, go like our page on Instagram.
And share this right now.
Intermission. Yeah.
Jordan, Nye, share it.
Also, any beer pong games that are going on this week, I'm free.
But man, what's up, man? How you been?
Oh, good, man. After going on tour of the country, playing beer pong, trying to get my belt.
That's what's up.
Been chilling, like my shirt says, sober free, dog.
Sober free.
But
Yeah. That's how it was this weekend.
Yeah. Also, guys, happy belated birthday to old Ziggy Numbnuts over here. Yeah, he was celebrating all weekend. He's still got the party buzz going. That's not water in his cup. Did I actually just fuck up his name?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I sent it. I'm over here tripping, though. We've been having all kind of technical difficulties. Sorry, guys, we started late. We can thank our intern over here for that. One of these days, I'm just going to get a camera so every time he fucks up, I can just,
No, we're just going to put a picture up. Every time it's going to be a bad picture,
Womp.
too.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yes, not. It is water. It is water.
It's not. Don't let him lie to you. I won't let him lie to you. It's water. I don't want you to get in trouble, dog.
Oh, man. So, what do you think? All right, if y'all don't know, right now, MoviePass has this thing going on. For $10 a month, you can go to a movie theater every single day and see a movie for $10 a month. I'm ordering mine this week.
Yeah, I'm getting mine, too. The only thing this is just clearly a sign of what's happening in merchant retail and all that shit. This is definitely Blockbuster all over again. But you know what? Hey,
I'm going to take advantage while it lasts.
Hell yeah, dude. $10 a month and see a movie every day.
Right.
I'm about it.
What's up, Shay? Thanks for joining us. But yeah, man. So we were talking about 90s movies. Like last week we talked about 80 movies we wouldn't mind seeing continued or remade. Mm-hmm. So now let's talk about some 90 ones. It's a little bit more your forte.
Mm-hmm. First one out the gate, Space Jam.
You want to see Space Jam?
Fuck no, man. I tried to rewatch that movie. I don't care what anybody says. That movie was garbage. Okay,
it was.
It was nostalgic for sure. So put it like this. I get kind of caught off guard with that question because one of the movies I'd always wanted to see remade, they just remade, and that's Power Rangers.
And it was a decent remake.
I just wish they could do a rated R one, like the one they had on YouTube. That short with what's the dude from Dawson's Creek?
Yeah,
I think it's Dawson's Creek.
I can't remember.
Anyways, James Vanderbeek, that's his name. He's in that. That shit was badass.
Oh yeah, I did see
the rated R version, but then you start thinking about things like Mortal Kombat. And it's like all these. It's the same thing for me. All these cheesy action movies are typically the only ones I want to see remade because comedy rom-coms and all that stuff. You can remake it, but it's the same movie. So it doesn't really matter. Like computer graphics, all that stuff isn't going to really change anything. I don't care about seeing new actors and actresses playing these roles because it's still the same damn story.
True.
But seeing horror movies and action movies remade, it's a whole different thing.
Well, I mean, that's been a kick for a while now. We've had a new Halloween. We've had a new Nightmare on Elm Street. We had a new Friday the 13th. We get It next month, right?
God, Liam. I'm so pumped about that movie. That last trailer they had was terrifying, and that movie like scarred me until I was about 22 when I finally finished watching that movie.
Right.
Yeah, because Mom decided to torture me when I was like 6. So being a little bad.
Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta give Jordan Hargrove props. He is muscling through all the seasons of Game of Thrones right now. I think he just finished season 4.
That's a lot of information to take part in.
Like he really just got started. I want to say a couple of weeks ago.
Damn, dude.
So he is doing the thing, catching up.
There was somebody who went through a 22 episode, 12 season, hour long. What was it? Supernatural. Got 22 episodes per season, 12 seasons. They're all an hour long, and I finished it in like 3 weeks. That's tiring, dog.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but if you're doing it, Game of Thrones is definitely the right one.
Yeah, definitely props to Jordan on that one. What's up, Erlene? Thanks for joining us.
Shout out to you guys. But yeah, so what 90s movie would you like to see remade?
I mean, I'm sort of like you, like the action. Like I want to see a proper. Junior still wasn't watching it. Okay, he's on season 4,
That's
episode
actually a surprise.
6.
I'm surprised by that.
Well, he's muscling through it too. So props to you, Juniors. Hey, season 4 was a dope season.
Yeah,
but I want a proper Mortal Kombat. I want a proper Street Fighter.
Dude, I don't want to see anybody remake fucking Street Fighter. I've had enough of that movie. Every iteration of that movie has been garbage. But I tell you one that's going to be interesting that is going to get remade. It's not going to happen anytime like in the next 10 years, but it's going to happen. The fucking Matrix. That movie's going to get remade. I'm saying it today, August 21st, 2017. They will remake The Matrix.
They will. I hope it goes a little darker.
Yeah. Originally they wanted Will Smith to play Neo.
Yeah.
And he just said, "No, I'm going to Man in Black 2 instead."
Like, I put this. I found it somewhere. Oh, what the fuck? Keanu Reeves was number 8 on the list.
Damn, I didn't know it was that low.
Yeah, DiCaprio, Ewan McGregor, Ethan Hawke, Will Smith. I forgot the others. Just like Morpheus, they wanted Russell Crowe. It was other guys they wanted before Lawrence Fishburne.
Dude, the Wachowski sisters are tripping, and I say sisters
because they're sisters now.
So gotta be PC. But that didn't make any sense, man. I'm glad it went the way it did. But I'm looking at some of these movies right now, and I'm going through. They're actually already in the process of remaking a lot of these 90s movies. So they've got a live action Aladdin coming out. They've already done a live action. There were talks of live action Lion King.
No, there's not talks. They're setting it up now. So
I just see. I just feel I got mixed emotions because none of these live action remakes. Fuck, they're doing Jumanji's about to release too, so they've already started this. I just haven't seen any remakes of cartoon movies that were live action that pan out well. Jungle Book, Tarzan.
Yeah, Jungle Book was okay. I was. That's the most I could give it. It's okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was cool to see it. I love where special effects has taken this, but it was still just like, yeah.
Wait, Erling, what are you talking about? They need to start where they ended.
The Matrix.
Oh,
I actually would like them to pick up right after Neo's
I was going to
death.
see a prequel of one of these other iterations. We're looking like these flawed, the ones,
Yeah.
Because the issue comes with me when you start thinking about like the Matrix. The last one, whatever the fuck that movie was called, it just ended so badly. Those movies like decline in quality so quickly.
Revolutions. Although I will say one of my favorite characters came in the second and third movies.
Oh, I know which ones. It was the programs with the dreads, right?
Nah.
Yeah, you're a liar. You like those guys.
I mean, they were cool, but the Merovingian.
Oh yeah,
he was pretty cool.
He was a douche.
I know, and he knew it.
Real.
He was a douche, but he played a douche perfectly.
I mean, but he was the exact same character as the architect. He just had a weird tie and was kind of pervy. He had a little like I don't really want to say the word I'm thinking, but he gave off a very creepy vibe, you know?
Yeah.
And he was married to Monica Bellucci, which is...
Omar says we need a remake of Mortal Kombat. Like,
yeah, no,
yes,
that's a general consensus,
yeah, like
bro.
Mortal Kombat.
That's my foopsie up there. That's a good college buddy of mine.
Okay. Yeah, man, we need it. Even if it just focused on Scorpion and Sub-Zero, the ninjas.
Now, I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, they've got hell no, Early, you're tripping. Mortal Kombat. I mean, there's such good stories on there. And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube and watch Mortal Kombat Legacies, and they actually redid Mortal Kombat, and it was so good.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They take everybody's character and they do a real life storyline with it.
Right.
And Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero and Scorpions was dope, and they even tied in Quan Chi, and it tells you the story of why they're mortal enemies now, all because Quan Chi's an asshole.
Right.
So, you know, it's they definitely do it. Oops. Yeah, don't worry about that. But they definitely. There's no way you can ruin Mortal Kombat, because if you go back and actually watch those movies, they are trash. I remember seeing the second one, thinking like, "Yo, how y'all just gonna just recast half the characters on here?" Like, I don't know that. Highlander, that would be a dope movie remake. They're working it.
They're doing it right now. They're working on Highlander right now. They had
the most epic opening theme song on the TV show. I am immortal. I was like, yo, dope, dog. I like this. I'm 8 years old. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But
did every guy not want to go get that sword at the flea market or at the little trade shows? You'll see the sword. Like, that's the sword. It's got the dragon.
That show and Hercules: The Legendary Journeys would have my mom so pissed off at me. I'd be sitting there eating my handful of candy that I got for the weekend, just jumping on the couch like, yeah, Highlander and Hercules. That's what I'm talking about. Now you see why she definitely tortured me with the miniseries. Because nothing else struck fear in my heart besides a murderous fucking clown.
Oh, and I just saw the commercial for American Horror Story coat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the coat, they're all clowns.
Mm.
Like even it don't normally spook me out. I'm like, this can be a little creepy to watch now.
So I've never gotten into American Horror Stories. I tried watching Murder House. What's this shit still in my face? I tried to watch Murder House, and I got through 2 episodes, and it was cool.
But from what I hear, you don't need to watch it in succession. You can just watch a season if you want to.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm gonna do that, dude. Wayne's World, remake of Wayne's World.
That would be so
if you build it, they will come. No, that'd be like Mike Myers did a good job in that. But who do we cast in Wayne's World?
I'll say you used to go to Saturday Night Live, get someone on Young Cat.
Who the fuck on Saturday Night Live now will play a good?
Whose mic is off? Erlene, whose mic is off? Is it me? Check. 1 2. Can you hear me?
Okay, Elijah's about to get stone cold stunnered up in this bitch.
No, because I hear you both.
Okay, yeah. His ass.
I assume that's you.
Is it me? Is it me? Yeah. God damn it.
That you're looking for?
Okay.
All right, Jordan hears us. Okay, cool. Appreciate that.
All right, Erlene. Uh-huh. She's just fucking with us. I see you doing what you're doing. That's right. Cool.
Because we got the money. Yeah. Because this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% or more than 77 million of Americans don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults say they don't have enough savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let the Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact them today at 1-844-700-4463 or email at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services.
And yeah, Junius, that was a smooth transition. I mean, me and Jarvis have been fucking around off camera the whole time.
Y'all missed some classic shit.
This is just me still shit talking in the background, you know. But dog, while you were reading the financial statements and good shit like that, who do you think would be weird enough to play Edward Scissorhands in a remake?
Ooh.
I think that would be an interesting one.
The kid that plays on Shameless, and he plays the Joker on Gotham. I forgot his name.
No, never watched either one of those. Well, I watched Gotham for a little bit, but then
Well, I used to watch Shameless, so
yeah,
it was pretty cool show. For some reason, all my Showtime shows I used to watch, and I just fell off because I used to watch Ray Donovan, and that was a dope show. I just fell off. So maybe once the Game of Thrones, oh gosh, this is gonna be a long wait.
Nah, yeah, I mean, whatever. Dude.
But in the fall, I'll probably end up picking it back up, trying to catch up with that, see how that goes.
I think I'm gonna rewatch True Blood. Not even kidding. You never watched True Blood?
I honestly, I think it lasted 2 seasons too long.
Yeah, I can see that. When they started having all the fairy shit up in there, that was weird, but you know.
So I think it went just a little too long. That's why I can appreciate, with Game of Thrones, they're like, hey, you know what? We're at the end. We're going out on top.
Yeah. Now, I'm going through some of these movies here, just going through popular 90s movies, because granted, that's the age that I grew up in. I wouldn't.
Jada, why that face? Because he said True Blood?
Yeah. Whatever. I got no shame. I like what I like. But there really isn't too many movies on here I would actually want to see remade. Groundhog Day.
Well, we get that sort of. We've had sort of movies like Groundhog Day since. So.
Well, see, and that's the problem with 90s movies. They're all pretty cliche.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of the same tropes. Like, I mean, we got all these like teen angsty movies like Can't Hardly Wait.
The crazy thing, one of my favorite 90s movies comes from a director that I shit on all the time.
Go on.
Bryan Singer. The Usual Suspects is still one of the best movies to me.
That's how I feel about like Armageddon and Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at one point.
Heck, I like the Bad Boy. I like Bad Boys. It's a fun movie to watch.
It's fun. That's a good way of putting it. One movie I hope they don't ever bring up again is Titanic. Oh God. I get panned, like, people talk shit about me because I say this movie sucked. But I mean, the movie sucked. Like, let's just be real.
I think Michael Bay's first major turd has to be Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor is just.
See, the problem with him, he just looks like, especially throughout the 90s, like he just wouldn't say no to any script or anything like that. So he just, Armageddon, dope, I'll do it. Bad Boys, dope, I'll do it.
What was Nicolas Cage doing in the 90s?
Raging. I mean, like he always does.
Face Off.
He did Face Off. He did, fuck, I don't even know.
Yeah, Mission Impossible still going.
Unfortunately. What's the best movie ever?
I think she's talking about Usual Suspects.
It's not the best movie. Face Off is not the best movie ever.
Yeah, we're finna end this.
Dude, what?
So, thanks for joining us on Facebook Live.
What the hell? It's not the best movie ever. It's actually pretty bad, but it's an entertaining movie. He was in that, Con Air. What else did he have? Right.
The Rock.
Oh, there we go. Sweet. Snake Eyes.
That was an interesting movie. I remember that. And someone was trying to get me to watch Wild at Heart. Someone said it was interesting.
Yeah.
Kiss of Death was that's David Caruso. I can't stand watching David Caruso because he acts the same in everything.
Have you ever seen City of Angels?
No.
Have any of y'all actually sat there and watched City of Angels? And wrong, Jada. Titanic is not the best movie ever. Get the man.
Gone in 60 Seconds will probably be a good dope movie.
Gone in 30 Seconds? Wrong. Nah, that's not a movie. Belly would be funny to watch. But, dog.
But we don't need Belly because we got power. I mean, most of the rap movies and stuff now are pretty much the same.
Pretty much, they're all the same.
Right.
All
it all starts from New Jack City. But anyway.
New Jack City would be dope to see remade.
We
don't have anybody that's as charismatic as Wesley Blade. Got to see Blade remade. They're remaking Spawn.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking out for too. But
But thanks for joining us, people. We're gonna keep on talking. It's okay now. We got you.
Do yourself a favor, Juniors, and don't finish that movie.
If you're listening to this, subscribe to us. Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, and if you're on iTunes, leave us some criticism. Someone's gonna read it, not me. But
go ahead and just drop your comments in the comment box, in the suggestion box.
Yeah,
we check it once every few years.
Yeah. But check us out. Let us know what you think. And like I said, share this right here, this Facebook Live. You know, go to the Sphere. If you're not watching this right now, go to the Sphere on Facebook and share this. I mean, it's not that hard. And another thing that's not that hard is donations. We need them. Help us, help you. We want to do a season finale party, but we ain't got enough donations. So we take this out on you.
I'm still gonna have a season finale party. Y'all just ain't gonna be there. Y'all ain't chip in. It's like everybody got their cups, but they ain't chip in, dog.
Ain't chip in.
Yeah.
But definitely
shout out to Snoop Dogg.
Give us some donations. Single donation if you want to just make it a one-time thing, or you can go on Patreon and make it a monthly thing. And because we got a lot of movies upcoming, we got shows upcoming. We want to check that out with you guys. Help us out. Help us out. Anyways, we're finna keep on talking.
Yeah, definitely watch it for tomorrow because we're about to dive deep into this Game of Thrones episode. Holy shit, dog.
Yeah, we finna talk
going
about
balls deep.
Like I said, this will be a spoiler full episode.
No, actually, phenomenon happened yesterday. I actually started seeing people who have actually started breaking spoilers on Facebook for Game of Thrones. People starting to get disrespectful out there, bro.
Thank God the season's about to end.
Yeah. Somebody might have to get ended.
Right. But you see they about to the hackers threatening to leak the finale.
I probably won't. I would probably go ahead and just watch it.
I don't know, cause like I was talking over my. Oh yeah, we're done here. So
yeah.
Thanks for checking us out. We're talking.
Psych.
But
you look like a seal.
Right. But no, it's part of my Sunday thing now. Like, it's one thing I look forward to on Sunday is the Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
So.
See, I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
See, it was different. See, at first, when like the trailer leaked, I didn't want to watch it because I was like, fuck, if I watch it, I get to watch it sooner. But then I got to wait longer for the next one. And I'm used to now waiting a week.
Yeah.
But it's the last episode. So if they leak it, I don't give a fuck. I got to wait one extra week for a whole year. I can handle that. I'm okay with that, dog. I got Billions coming up. I got Suits that I should have been watching and I haven't been watching.
Like I said, it's just we got a lot of stuff to watch, man.
Yes, sir.
But we do this for y'all. You know, you want honest opinions about stuff. This is what we do. Just like I went and saw Hitman's Bodyguard before the show.
Yeah. So how was that, man?
It was pretty decent.
What would you rate? How would you rate it?
I would give it a matinee.
Matinee?
Yeah, it's a good matinee because it's a fun movie. The story is not truly in depth and they act the way you think they will act. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson is the connoisseur of the word motherfucker. So, and it's not two words with him; it's all one word.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I was watching. I think his name is James Corden. He's a talk show host, and he interviews a lot of celebrities. And he's the one who was doing the carpool karaoke.
Yeah,
with Adele. Him and Samuel L. Jackson had a freestyle battle, and that shit was fucking hilarious. I couldn't tell you who won because Corden went in on him a few times, especially when he was starting to like throw quotes out at him and stuff. And then Sam Jackson busted out with some of his Julius lines.
Oh, shit.
Hit him with some Pulp Fiction. But the last one, his last line, he killed him. It was dope. Hit him with the Capital One line. That was.
I might have to check
you gotta check it out, dude. It's a good 5 minutes for sure.
But yeah,
5 minutes well spent.
definitely Hitman's Bodyguard. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds plays the bodyguard. Samuel L. Jackson's the hitman. He's got to testify against this dictator, played by Gary Oldman.
Okay, I didn't know he was gonna be in that movie.
I didn't either. And then, so they're going around, and it's just this is how you imagine these two will act in real life.
Just two assholes driving around.
Yes. Like Ryan's character's a little bit more pent up, so he's not as funny as he normally is. But Sam's character is Sam's character is actually a little bit more aggressive than you would think of Sam, too.
That's kind of hard to say because, I mean, that motherfucker's a really aggressive character, period.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's how you describe that's the best way to describe Samuel L. Jackson. That motherfucker.
I mean, he's like known for. I mean, hell, the whole fucking thing with Dave Chappelle is like, that's just how I talk. Haven't you seen? Yeah, like he's known for his aggression. That's crazy. But you know, before we start diving into these shows we've been watching, I want to go ahead and shout out The Sphere. This portion of the show is sponsored by us, obviously. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every single time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Also, right now, in honor of Game of Thrones, we're taking Ravens. So, go ahead.
Now, before we get into Game of Thrones, I'll just play this. Both of us had busy weekends. We didn't check out nowhere near everything we wanted to check
Haven't
out.
even touched Defenders yet.
Right, and I'll be checking out. So next episode, not only will we have the Game of Thrones season finale, we'll be talking about the Defenders. I'm trying to think of anything coming out the movies. Let me check this good old IMDb because, you know, everything's on there.
Yeah, because I'm drawing a total blank. I feel like there was something I was supposed to go see.
Yeah, it feels like something else that we're supposed to talk about next week. Oh, we also have guests next week.
Oh, yes. Shout out to Why Did They Ever Make That? They're going to come on here next Monday. They're going to be that's going to be an interesting one because we're going to go through and talk about some good old classic 80s movies.
Right. Okay.
And pick these guys' brains. I like to bring in a fresh opinion in here every so often, you know?
Right. And then if you're listening, you know, we definitely go to our new Instagram. Would you help me out?
Intermission Podcast.
Yes, Intermission Podcast. Thank you.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
I thought that was Intermission the Sphere, so.
No.
It's Intermission Podcast. But check it out, you know, you'll see some of the stuff we post on there all the time. Funny stuff about the show, you know, clips from the show.
And correction, the guys who are coming next week are Why Was That Ever Cool?
Oh, why was that ever cool?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I knew I said something wrong about that. I'm tripping. My bad, guys. But yeah, definitely check these guys out. They're pretty funny guys. I need to get a fucking haircut. I'm looking at this shit right now, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely. So that's some of the things to talk about.
Yeah,
we
guys.
will be catching it up on Ballers because I think Ballers season finale is coming up. So.
Yeah, I need to catch that. You see, you know, obviously it's relatively new. We're getting this off the ground, so guys, don't be haters. Go out there and like that shit, comment down that shit, and spread the word around to your friends. We give lots of candy out.
Yes. And candy, we mean alcohol. But
I meant real candy.
yeah. Now,
I like gummy savers.
if you do not like spoilers, this is your time. Go ahead and jump up about 15 minutes because we'll be talking about the Punisher trailer after that. But for the next 15 minutes, yes.
The funny part is that it's going to be 20 minutes. We just want you to chime in right when we ruin the show for you.
I'm not going to be that a-hole.
I will.
We know you will be. But definitely jump ahead. You know, we don't want you to spoil it. If you don't care, keep on listening. Hey.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to unpack in this hour and 20-minute show. It's pretty intense. So now you've been warned. You got 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, yeah. Sorry, guys, if that offended y'all.
All right. Game of Thrones. All right. Before we go to the obvious situation from Game of Thrones, Arya and Sansa. That standoff.
That was a little creepy, not going to lie.
Like, Arya's starting to creep me out a little bit. Like,
just, I mean, first off, let's just get into it. Like, Sansa's going around because she knows now. Her and Arya go through this back and forth with Arya asking her about that note that she sent to Rob. And Arya's whole take on this is that, you know what? You shouldn't have been pussy. You should have just been killed instead of getting the rest of our family killed. And Sansa's like, well, did what I had to do to survive. I couldn't. It was forced, blah, blah, blah. So you've got both sides with compelling stories. One
They
was
do.
like I was a hostage. The other one was, well, you should have just been real and just jumped on the grenade.
Yeah.
You know, but so because it's Sansa's trying to go digging around Arya's stuff, and that's when shit gets weird because she opens up the bag and finds all the masks, all the face masks, all the faces that she's collected over her journey.
And Arya catches her.
Yeah. And not only does Arya catch her, she just sneaks in all creepy like, and it's just like, found what you're looking for.
And then says, "I could be a princess if I had your face."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and whips out the Valyrian steel dagger and then hands it to her, which was, it's nuts, man.
I think that was Arya basically daring her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, try me, motherfucker.
But the interesting thing is that I was reading this quote earlier today, and it was like coming from Ned Stark, and so we also see how much of a connection. One, if you think about it, Arya, her blind loyalty to her family is what Peter Baelish is playing on right now,
Right.
And Sansa having this perceived need of power, even though Sansa also is loyal to her family in one way, and she's like, "Yo, I've done a lot of shit too. You don't understand what I've done with this family. I cut for this family." And Arya's like, "You kind of suck." So when we see Arya going through this, you can kind of see that, and it's like this quote basically was talking about how Ned was talking about not killing, for anybody outside your family. It was some along those lines.
Yeah.
And you can see how Ned's influence on her is influencing her whole path through everything. Because one of the quotes he's quoted saying is that if you give the sentence, you need to wield a sword and
right,
kill the person that you
sentenced
to death.
All the kids. I mean, Jon still lives by that.
Yeah, yeah. So, but also, I'm glad you said Jon, because Jon and Arya are the ones who are the most alike.
Right.
I mean, everybody else was all focused on power and prestige and all that. And they're like, "No, fuck that. We want to be badasses and chop some heads."
Jon didn't really have no choice. They're like, hey, here's my kids and Jon.
That bastard. Oh, you're Ned's bastard.
Right.
I was watching. I went and rewatched the first couple episodes from season 1, and just seeing Tyrion. First off, Tyrion when he had like this fucking yellow hair.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like, he looks so much different now.
Right.
He just kept saying, "Oh, you're the bastard. Oh, you're the bastard. Oh, that's that bastard over there."
And he got mad.
And how many times he said that? I was cracking. I was like, dog, he should have knocked you in the mouth so long ago.
But that was a great, conversation between the two.
Oh yeah, because he lets him know. He's like,
you
I
have
know
to own this. Yeah.
And he's like, I know what it's like to be a bastard. I'm a dwarf.
Right.
Every dwarf's a bastard in their dad's eyes, which is something we've talked about last episode. He might not be a Lannister. You never know.
Right. Well, like I said, none of them might be.
True. But that's just all speculation. But so they have their thing, and then they part ways, and then we go to the Suicide Squad of Westeros, and that's where
the
shit gets
Magnificent
intense.
Seven.
Godly, that shit was. We get some interesting dialogue too. Some of the best dialogue I think in the whole season between Tormund and the Hound. Dog.
Yes.
Like that shit was funny, especially when he's talking about the best part of it. He's talking about Brianna Tarth, and he's just like that. She's so big. How do you not like her? Like, me and her, I want to have her have my babies, and there'll be giant monsters, and they'll just take over Westeros. Like, so we already know. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and beat these White Walkers, and then I'm gonna take over Westeros with my giant ass kids. Like, because that dude is a big guy.
He is.
And then Brianna, I think, is like 6'5".
I know she's really tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's like 6'5" or something. But so in this, what were you thinking as they were going into this? Because
I was trying.
I've got some mixed feelings about this episode.
I was trying to figure out, for one, who was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, does Beric die? Does Thoros die? I'm like, please don't fucking kill Gendry. He just got back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been gone for like 4 seasons.
I actually figured he was gonna get killed because I had forgot about him. Not gonna lie.
So I was just like, fucking hell, man. I was like, who's gonna die? And if you watched, it was Thoros.
Yeah. But
which is interesting because now there's no one to bring Beric back.
I thought about that.
But how awesome was Beric?
Well, there is someone who can bring Beric back.
I mean,
Melisandre,
yeah. But how awesome when Beric grabbed Lightbringer and that bad boy just caught on fire.
Here's the thing that I don't get. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Thoros can do it too.
What?
First off, set his sword on fire.
I haven't seen him.
They did it in the last episode. They both had flaming swords. Yeah, how did you miss that? Like when they first fought, they just. Yeah. Now, of course, me being the child that I am, I'm like flame on and making lightsaber sounds because I was like, this is what these things pretty much are. But I also like I don't see because he always just like this with it.
Yeah.
Is he cutting his hand and lighting like?
I think his blood. I think
okay.
It's his blood because the God of Light.
Yeah, but
So I think he cuts his hand, it catches fire. It's something like what I think it is Valerian steel.
Mm-hmm. So
it makes you wonder if John can do the same thing.
So we'll get to that because I got something actually interesting that brings up something. But before we continue, I want to shout out to another one of our sponsors. A portion of this show is sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. And use coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast.
Do it.
Go. But yeah, so, all right. So,
all right, tell me the issues you have with this episode.
Well, we're going to that because I got a comment about this Valerian steel thing that you just brought up. This makes me, you ever heard of a dragon glass candle? Okay, we'll go into that. It's something that I was reading about fan theories. But anyways, so the issue I have with this, and it's kind of an ongoing thing with the series, and before I go there, disclaimer, I get this is the second to last season. Things are going to be wrapped up. There's going to be more focus on action and conclusions versus ongoing storytelling and philosophy and shit like that. Got it. A lot of people are having issues with the writing and everything. It's not bad. I'm fucking loving it. But one of the things I like the most about Game of Thrones is that if you did something stupid, you paid for it. It didn't matter what side you're on, if you were good or bad or whatever. If you did something stupid, you probably were going to get killed. Okay? Now, prime example of how the morality in this doesn't matter because look at Cersei. Like, she's in power, all this shit. She's been cold and calculating and doing well. Good guy, fighting for something good, who was doing really well, did something fucking stupid and got killed.
Yeah, start.
Oberyn, is what I was thinking of. Because he was trying to avenge his sister and his family, cut the dude down, even smart enough to put poison on his blade, but got stupid by taunting the mountain and dancing around and got his face crushed.
Like,
so
he literally could have ended that fight.
Yeah.
And this would have been such a different show then.
Exactly. But my issue is this. Jon Snow is fucking stupid. By all accounts. Okay? He gets killed by these
the Night Watch.
But the guys from the Night Watch. I was trying to think of what to call them because they're not like
I call them mutineers.
Yeah, there we go. That's actually the word I was looking for. Like mutineers, gets killed by them. Should have saw that shit coming. He should have killed them when he had the chance to. Didn't. He gets fucking caught by the wildlings. Before that, he goes on this foolhardy mission to go and try and convince Daenerys by himself and a guy who can't defend himself to give them all this dragon glass. Also, when he gets there, decides to go ahead and give up his weapon. All these stupid things that you don't know this woman. You know in history that she's killed other Starks. You're fucking playing with fire. After all this stuff happens, he decides that, you know what? I'm going to do something even crazier. I'm going to go and capture a white with 7 people. An army of 40,000 dead people. You're going to go with 7. That's smart. Now, go a little bit further. Once Daenerys comes and saves your ass, after you had this great idea about saving this raven, which I don't know how the hell he made it all the way back to Eastos or whatever that place is called. East Pass or whatever, how Gendry made it all the way back there. This fucking 4-day journey, he just sprinted back and made it in a day. Don't know how that happened.
Well, I don't think it was a day. That's
Dude,
the thing.
I don't know either, but they didn't have any food out there.
They don't show like now that's one of the biggest issues. And I have to remind people that
the editing.
They don't show the passage of time too much.
Yeah, but it's starting to show a problem now when it's like you have 8 episodes and you're shrinking it.
Right.
But back to Jon Snow though, because. He was brought back to life after a stupid mistake. He didn't get killed in this one. You're seeing it. He got other people killed, and then he goes underwater, should have been killed, and not killed because all of a sudden, who shows up? Uncle Benjen shows up and saves the day. And I'm like, dog, That's my only issue with this is that
But
any other character would have been killed.
No, there's one character now who has escaped death 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Tormund. When they attacked the wall, he was stabbed, captured.
But he wasn't doing anything stupid though. He was overwhelmed. I'm talking about strictly stupidity. Like, and everybody else in this show who's done something stupid or made some kind of mistake, like had a lapse in judgment or anything, they paid for it through death. Tormund would have just been a casualty of war. Hell, Jon Snow literally ran in the Battle of the Bastards, just ran forward, had his whole army get overtaken and was saved because his sister, like Sansa said in the last episode, because the Veil came and bailed him out. He just keeps constantly getting bailed out, and anyone else would have been killed. Ned Stark, killed. Everybody, Robb Stark, killed. Catelyn Stark, killed. All these fucking people killed. Tyrion Lannister, killed because he did stupid shit. You over here being bitter and petty and mess with Tyrion, you got your ass shot with a bolt. So everybody, good or bad, everybody, they got killed for doing something stupid, except for Jon Snow. Cersei hadn't, and I know you brought this up earlier talking about Cersei, but Cersei hasn't done anything stupid. She's been very cold and calculated. Even when she had to cut ties with her family, she's shooting. And that's the only part I can say about you saying that she's going to kill Jaime that I can see being a valid thing, because she's willing to go that far if she needs to, you know? And, I mean, it's just... That's just a letdown.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily that she's willing to go that far. I think she's just fucking crazy now.
But she'll go
you
further.
You saw like the last time we saw them, she was like, "Don't ever betray me again."
Mm-hmm.
Like she says, Tommen betrayed her.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're the one who set that whole shit up with the High Septon.
But if you compare it though to Jon Snow's actions, like
no, Jon's extremely fucking lucky. I have to.
But it's almost too lucky though.
But
way too lucky. Like you get killed. Hey, this lady can bring you back to life. Ex machina, bro.
But I also think like he's the whole Prince Promise Azor
Aroha,
yeah.
Arahai, yeah.
I think that may be why he has this luck. Like,
but don't you see how that would still be a cop out? Like, and I've been saying that it's probably him.
Yeah. But
still though, like, how come he just can't be a little bit smarter? Like, hey, you know what? Maybe a 7 going on this isn't the best idea. Hey, yo, Danny, you see that Drogon likes me? Can I take Viserion with me? Just, I know he can't, zigzag and shit. That's why he gets killed. Can I take one dragon with me though?
The Rick and Stark of dragons.
Yeah, that motherfucker's the Rick and Stark of dragons, dude. And he's just like, oh shit. There's a big ass icicle coming my way.
How about that fucking throw?
Bro, dude, Night King, come play for the Texans. Our quarterback looks dope, but damn, dude, that motherfucker. he said they're just like this and just chunked that thing. I was like, damn.
Wait, wasn't the Al Bundy pose from Married with Children when he always talked about poke high?
Yeah. Dude, now, I did think the dragon death was a bit ridiculous because that thing was just blood flying out everywhere. Yeah. And I was like, when are you going to fall down, dog? Like, just go in the water, crash. I know you're the one who's going to be the blue-eyed white dragon from Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Right. Or whatever. I just realized, by the way, that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Pokemon. And I just realized I made a huge mistake on Instagram. I definitely take hashtag
you can go
Pokemon.
Back and edit it.
Yeah, I know.
And it shall be edited.
Well,
But, yeah, man. And like I said, I like it. People saying, oh, the writing's, like, not as good as it used to be. I'm like, we're at the climax now.
They're too busy focused on this Confederate show they got going on. They're trying to figure out how to make that fly. Yeah, there we go. Dude, you don't have to highlight what I put on there, bro. Like, I get I put hashtag Pokemon on there, but, whatever. It's still epic, though. But
hey, you're still in the dollhouse, bro.
yeah. You fucked up earlier. Don't be all excited. So we had to talk shit to this intern. He'll never be a full-time employee.
But yeah, but this I'm loving this season.
Yeah, it's great for sure. I mean, we get to see dragon action.
Right,
Daenerys and Jon are like that much closer to just going ahead and sealing the deal. Like, come on, you thought they were about to do it once she brought him back to life with her little warm blanket.
I was like, oh, y'all can't. I'm like,
I was in there going, won't, won't. I was being so annoying when I was like, yeah, they're about to get it on.
But I'm excited for the finale because we see him talking to Cersei.
Yeah, that's gonna be great because I don't know how that's gonna pan out. Because Cersei, you know, she's so planning on trying to kill them. She doesn't give a shit about what's going on.
Right.
And I think we're going to see somebody get killed at this thing.
Well, I think this is when we get, and I heard about, this is one of the few things I did not, I found out before the season. I think we finally get the fight between the Mountain and the Hound.
Oh, so it might be like that whole shit they did with Oberyn, and they'd be like, all right, so here's how we'll do this. I'll give you this if
yeah.
But
so, I'm waiting to see how that's gonna.
Dude, what if Beric like intercedes and is like, nah, hold my eye patch, I got this. I'll come back to life. Lord of Light's chosen me. Dude, so I thought about this last night, all right?
You got real excited, whatever that thought was.
So, when I was watching the first episode, okay, when we first get introduced to the White Walkers and we see them, that's like the first 10 minutes of the first episode, and they kill the bodies of the wildlings that they were hunting down, and they put them in that little pattern, right?
Yeah.
You know what I thought about?
What?
They've been trying to figure out why the White Walkers are doing this shit. Yeah. But one of the things I haven't seen brought up yet is the fact that the wall of ice is enchanted. What if this is them trying to undo the magic? Because right now they can't cross the wall. There's nothing they can do for the wall.
Well, I think they can cross because of Brain.
No.
Remember the three-eyed raven? Just like how they were able to come into the cave.
Yeah, but he hadn't. I don't think they can cross the wall yet because remember when what's his name Benjen found him. Yeah. He said I can't go further with y'all, and he's half dead. So. I'm telling you, I think they're trying to undo the magic because there's a lot more magic on the wall supposedly than there was with the three-eyed raven. So, they know the Brand's on the other side because they kind of used him as a GPS signal. And I don't think it was so much that there's a lot of magic protecting the three-eyed raven. I think they just didn't know where the fuck he was.
See, I think it's because I remember he said like, he can go three-eyed raven, the original, not the updated version. Mm-hmm. He said, like he touched you, his marks on you, he can follow you anywhere now.
Yeah. Well, he might be able to. So but not all of them.
The whites may not be able to.
Yeah. But he needs the whole army. Yeah. And so I think
he can make ice javelins.
True. But I think that's what they're doing because every time because if you just think about it, they keep luring people towards them.
How about the white polar bear?
Oh, that was fucking intense. But there's another thing, too, that I came across, all right? And this is from the book, and they've mentioned it once or twice. But one with the Maesters, there's like this conspiracy that the Maesters are actively trying to rid the world of magic. Yeah. Because they took over the Alchemist Guild, which is a huge magic thing, right? Right. But there's one Maester who's in this thing called like Merlin or some shit. Yeah. Merlin. Damn near, but he's the only one who focuses on magic, and he talks about this thing called a dragon glass candle. And one of the things that Maesters have to do to complete their training is sit in this room with this dragon glass candle. Now, when you said this thing about the Valerian steel and how they light it with their hand, I think that's how you light the candle because they talk about how no one's been able to figure out how to light this damn candle except for and they think that this guy can. But when you light this candle, you're supposed to be able to see everything. Like you can see through it and find different things in the world and stuff. So I think that's gonna play something like probably
hopefully
next season.
We get to see something like that.
We're starting to see more magic playing in this shit, so it's cool.
So that's it for Game of Thrones. Like I said, we're excited. We got the finale. We'll be checking it out. You'll be hearing about it. Spoiler full episode. It's gonna probably be a long episode because we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because this is an hour and 20-minute episode. We didn't even touch everything.
We got guests. We got the Defenders. We're gonna have the season finale for Game of Thrones. Just if you're rocking with us,
probably gonna be a snack to eat.
Yeah, if you're rocking with us, you're rocking with us.
Hopefully I'll have a haircut by then.
Now, there was a teaser trailer released yesterday for something a lot of people I've been waiting on this, and that is The Punisher.
No.
I'm just like about fucking time, because literally, like one of the best things with that second season of Daredevil is The Punisher. And I was worried when I was watching this trailer because I'm like, he's not about to pull a John Wick and like pull out a box of guns and gold.
Bro.
But like, what the actor said, like this Punisher doesn't work with a completely sane mind.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be good.
So I'm really excited about it. I mean, John Berthal, you know, he was one of the best things on The Walking Dead. He was Shane.
Yeah, I was actually upset that he
Yeah.
was gone, dude. I think after Negan, he might have been my favorite character on there.
Negan is pretty dope. Like people get mad when I say that, but Negan is dope.
I know I never did check out who's that guy you were telling me I need to be like the guy with the tiger. Ezekiel, yeah. But I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And like I said, we'll be checking out The Defenders. We'll be talking about that next week as well. I'm hearing mixed things.
I've actually only seen bad things so far.
I'm hearing mixed things. The things.
Oh, you're talking about? I'm still thinking about the Punisher. Somebody said John Berthal sucks as a character, and I was like, get off the internet.
Yeah, for real. But as far as The Defenders, I'm seeing mixed things because they're saying it's a lot of focus on Iron Fist, and it's just he's bringing that whole series down.
So the funny thing is that I saw something that it's focused on Iron Fist more.
Yeah.
But also this is how you make Iron Fist not suck. So I did see that on there. So I was like, oh shit, okay. But
so maybe, and like I said, it's only 8 episodes. So maybe the next season of Iron Fist, because it is greenlighted for a second one.
So that definitely addresses my question: was do you think this would come to the Netflix episode 8 curse? But I guess not, because there's only 8 episodes. Touche, Netflix. You clever.
And I do
bastard.
know the show now has not only a new showrunner, but also like new martial arts choreographer. So maybe the next season will be a bit better. I'm hoping it does, because honestly, I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I didn't finish. I need to watch Jessica Jones, but I didn't finish Luke Cage after Cottonmouth died, because that other guy,
It falls.
what's his name?
Diamondback.
That motherfucker was just annoying.
Yeah, he was.
It was like you're trying to be Julius from
That's
Pulp Fiction,
everyone said you're
but-
trying to be Samuel Jackson, but Cottonmouth was Cottonmouth.
Yeah.
You know who Cottonmouth made you think about? And we just talked Wesley Snipes from New Jack City.
Mm-hmm.
Nino Brown.
Yeah.
Cottonmouth made you think about Nino
Or
Brown.
what's his name from American Gangster?
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah. So it worked. But that's our show, peoples. We're going to be checking out a bunch of stuff. It's nothing really at the theaters this coming week. So
That's good. We got to see this other theater performance between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. So anybody who's really putting money on Conor McGregor, you are a fool and deserve to have your money taken from you. Yeah. Like this dude, like literally, he's just doing this so he can start charging people more to have him fight, because he's like, yo, I made this much money.
yeah.
Dude didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for checking us out. We'll be talking about a whole bunch more with our guest next week as well.
Why was this ever cool?
Wow, is this ever cool? I'm still recovering from my birthday weekend. So,
So, hey, add me on Facebook, Instagram, Howard_Jerome, Howard Jerome on Facebook, and check us out on the Intermission podcast on Instagram. Posting a lot of cool shit on there.
and you can find me all across social media: Twitter, Instagram. I think even my Snapchat, but I don't really do Snapchat that much. But all of us at Ziggy Numbnuts. And like I said, there's also Intermission Podcast on Instagram. Check it out.
Do yourself a favor. Later, guys.